me, Julia. I am back again with Kiln opening 22. It's cold because it was fired a few days ago and I've had zero energy. So I'm going to open it. Jacob had a little look in and said there was a cracked bowl. So I'm feeling a little deflated to start with. But anyway, the Gluggle jug is in there. I have Gluggle jug number 2 that I made here from the community kiln, and yeah, I'll show you a couple of things from the community kiln that I brought home. I've got 3 pieces. So this one is done in Pottery Crafts School Buff. I'm not liking their school buff. It's a new one and it came out really rough, but this is 2 raspberry mist, 1 very generous amaryllis and 1 pink gloss. But I really like the shape of this one. Try not to get too much reflection on. Little pedestal. Yeah, so, and also if you can see how varied the colour is? Look at this. This is, when you get the Pottery Craft School Buff, it smells really metallic and it has yellow streaks right through it. So if you want an even colour, it really needs to be wedged. I don't mind the unevenness, but yeah, not a big fan. So this next piece, I'm on the shelf. Does it go back in for refire or not? But the shape is okay. It was, when I'm at the little group that I go to on a Tuesday, it's very time limited and I'm usually always exhausted. So I get halfway through a project and then I'm, you know. So I wanted to make a moon vase, but towards the end I'd had enough of it that I forgot to put like a little lip around the edge, or I thought about it and went, I don't care anymore. So it was 2 half spheres of a mold that I made myself from a cake tin. And it's looking kind of bluey in the camera, so I'm not sure you'll get the true colour, but this is Power Turquoise. Then on the top was Mako, so Lagoon Power Turquoise, Mako Aubergine, and then Mako, it's a flower, passion flower, yeah, I got it right, and 1 Amako Flux, the melon one, honeydew. So I thought that it would move a lot more because there were so many chunks on it from the passion flower, because we had a little pot which just had chunks left in the bottom, so I put those on as well. But you can hardly see, and where the chunks are is just little beige bits. It's like the chunks, they didn't really do anything. And there was 2 kinds of chunks in there. According to the picture, there was like the lighter ones and then a turquoise one, which I thought would kind of go with this because I thought it would make turquoise streaks. And then when I did it, left it last week, and then through the week I thought, oh, that's going to be a real awful mess, you know, because just I wasn't feeling it. So I do kind of feel it looks a little like vomit. So my other girls love it, but it just isn't, I'm not sure, because I'm kind of more muted. I'm not really out there, although that pink one's quite out there, I suppose. But yeah, this was the first time using Laguna Power Turquoise. It might not be exactly like this, because when I made this bowl, I threw loads of slip on it. I made a blue slip and a green slip. and I wanted that ripple textured, but I had made them too thin, and it just kind of, it is textured, but that's why I ended up throwing loads of glaze at it. And anyway, it's got the aubergine on the inside, but that's that. So the shape is not bad, but I'm not digging the glaze so much. Tell me what you would do with it. I'm thinking maybe just put a bunch of oatmeal on it. See if I can get it to move. Maybe the power turquoise is really stable. You could maybe tell me if you've used power turquoise and how it works for you. It hasn't moved at all on the bottom, but I only had one on the bottom. But yeah, what kind of combos go with power turquoise, guys? Because that one's awful. Anyway, let's get into the kiln. Okay, there's not a lot in there. I'm going to not let you have a peep. I'm going to go in, because then you'll see the gluggle jug, and I want it to come out at the end if I can. So here we go. Oh. 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 Okay, I'll tell you about that one in a minute. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I shouldn't do things when I'm so exhausted. Right, but I'll get it out. This doesn't have any glaze on it. I saw a little space when I filmed my kiln. I saw a little space and thought, oh, I'll put that one in. I must have thought that the whiteness of it was glaze, because it has nothing. So it could go back on my shelf and see if I can get, I'll warm it up and put some glaze on it. But anyway, so wow, I don't know what to think about that. That is not, oh really? Tiny little dund. Anyway, ta-da! So, oh, bigger dund. White clay doesn't seem to like this kind of build. I've tried Millennium and I've tried the speckled whites. I don't think I've tried the birch white too much. I'm going to try, I'll get some more birch white and try that, but it's just not. Anyway, this was 2 coats of pink opal, then going round kimchi, sangria, chun plum and smoky merlot, and then 1 coat of blossom flux. And I thought it would come out like a lovely rainbow, not rainbow, but ombre, that's the word I'm looking for. I thought it would come out a lovely ombre pinks and reds. It doesn't look too pink on the camera there, but it does have pink in it. But all of the other colours seem to have just disappeared under the blossom and just left that blob of smoky mellow with blossom on top in the center. How it kind of looks like a flower, which I do get. It is still, it's nice in its own way. It does look like a flower. Sorry, it's a little cold in here. I've got a sniffly nose. But this is not good. This obviously will be kintsugi and back, you know, just for me on my shelf. But there's only so much room I have for kintsugi balls. I don't think it's a glaze issue. I think it's a glaze clay issue and build possibly. I've got the don't know if you can see on my shelf over here, I've got some more white ones to fire. So they're already glazed. The big one I'm hoping doesn't, but there's a chance that all of those ones there might crack, because I've got, when I've looked at all of my bowls that I've made, there's very few white ones that have worked. So I don't have a lot of hope there, but I have some plain ones further down here that I'm going to try with just single glazes, just single 2 coats. What can I get away with 2 coats? Maybe amaryllis. Yeah, anyway, I am not, if it had gone right to the middle and not had this patchy looking thing here, I think I would have liked it better. And it does look like a flower, but yeah, I might use it as a bowl for my crystals, because it's a big one as well. It's a wider base than the ones that I usually do. So never mind, just going to take the shelf out and my posts. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, right, well, they might as well come out now. I might as well get them both out together. Oh, and the colour is gorgeous. Ignore the crack. The colour is gorgeous. Look at that. That is recommended by one of you guys. Can't remember the name now. Celadon marigold with amaryllis on the top. So I did 2 marigold, 1 amaryllis, and I think I might have just done a teeny bit of honey flux, blossom flux. Absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love this colour. The dunting does seem to follow some of the gaps. I think it's a shrink issue when it's shrinking, but even just holding it is cracking. Oh, what a shame. And look, here's his baby brother. Slightly, I won't even say slightly less, it's got a good amount of cracking too, but look at the colour. If I can find a body, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just make plain bowls without any dots on and texture on the back. That's what I'm going to do with the white. And these had textured kind of dot situation, so it took ages making them nice, and they are beautiful. But even with kintsugi, they are going to look gorgeous. I'm not unhappy that they're going to be sitting on my shelves. Not unhappy at all. But I am going to do, that is a win-win-win. Love, love, love. Absolutely gorgeous. I am going to do that again because it's so spring-like, isn't it? Right. Now, this one is I've got my notes. Go back to the last video, check out the medium and the small bowl. This is the large one. I'm pretty sure it's all the blues. Blue Lagoon, blue rutile, and I think textured turquoise. I'll put a note underneath in the comments. I wasn't thinking, I'm so tired at the minute, I just wasn't thinking at all. What am I like? This is on the rich toasted. Let me just check. No, see the rich toasted. So I could do, and this was 6 layers, I can do all of these layers on the rich toasted and I haven't lost one yet. So it has to be the clay. Just doesn't like the build that I do. So we'll try something different, but ooh. So this is a large, the medium and the smaller in the house, and oh, I love them so much. See, even on the rich toasted, you have all those different kind of reds in there. But I really like that on the rich toasted and the pedestal foot. This is just so beautiful. I love the way it breaks brown around the edge. Can you see? Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Yeah, but I do tell you what it is in the last video, but I will put it in the notes down below as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you GLUGGLEJUG version 2 because I wasn't so happy with him. This was, ta-da, GLUGGLEJUG version 2. He was one that I made when I tried to time my building at my little class. But when I got home, I realised I should have cut this section out. So pretend he doesn't have that section there. And I wanted to do him skinnier. I wanted to do more of a mackerel, if that makes sense. This is already taken. My friend Karen is having this one, and that is vintage gold on the bottom, but I didn't put enough on. There's not a lot of gold to it. I was a little worried putting too many layers on the bottom, so I didn't. And it is metallic, but it's just not got a lot of gold on it. So if you can see, there is some in the sun, there is some gold. And this is Mako Northern Woods 2 coats, 2 generous coats, so that it would break on the texture. So this little guy, he's got, what are these called? Fins? I've been calling them fins, I think. Maybe they're not called fins. And he has a big tail. So as I built it up and then I squished it in for the tail, I did it too much. I should have left more here because he does have a gluggle, but it kind of goes like that. Right, okay. Now for the last piece, which is GLUGGLEJUG version 1, the original. Let's have a look. Okay, I've put him on it. Right, let's have a look. Ooh, right, this was made from buff clay. So he was trying the Sangria by Spectrum, and I gave a little, just around the edge, a little kimchi, but I don't think it's shown. This is GLUGGLEJUG version 1. I was expecting more of this colour at the bottom, so maybe it's a little thick, but I think I only put 2 coats on because I wasn't sure with Spectrum what to expect. But actually the float, there's so much float in there, isn't there? Absolutely love, love, love. You can kind of hear that he's gonna gluggle. I'm gonna do a short and put water in him and show you what he does. A short video, that is. But yeah, I'm actually liking what the Sangria does when it's thin. But I love him. He's definitely the best piece. I think, is he the only piece that came out without a crack? Oh no, he did too. Oh, but he's a gorgeous piece as well. It's a tie. But everybody's been waiting for the Gluggle jug for a while. Yeah, I mean, the spectrum, you don't seem to need as much glaze. It has covered, because I did have all of these little scales sticking out a little bit. So it has covered that, but it feels beautiful. And pinks and purples are very much in at the moment, which is kind of why I've been trying different lighter colours. But we'll have to continue trying. So I think that's it. You want to make a Gluggle jug, guys? I've got my tutorial on. Have a look on my list, and my Gluggle jug tutorial is on there. It is my I've made a little one which was my version 3, and then my tutorial is my version 4. It's quite long. It was even longer, but it got sped up in places. Please, if you are wanting to make one, go across and have a look. I've tried to make it as instructional, step by step as possible. So if you'd like to have a go, then have a look over. I already have 2 of my other ladies at my group have done one on Tuesday, when they both look great. But they had me to hand as well as my video. So it is possible to make one with the video instruction, as I say, because I have 2 of my ladies my girls have done that. So I'll stop waffling for now and say thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.